times I've been feeling lonely. Popping perks, all gonna OD. It's only with me, nobody can. It's only with me, nobody can call me.
I never heard of the car, right?
Don't do that. Black folks. D-I. White folks. Don't do that. Black folks. D-I-A. What's the black version of don't do that?
Dick and ass?
Nah.
Do it again.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Okay. That first answer was crazy.
I was like,
2, 3,
P.
B.
Point. 1, 2, 3, C.
K.
Cop.
You're dirty money.
1, 2, 3, E.
Exactly.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what it looks like when you're suffering from corn brain. That man is a freaky frog. He's
Yo,
the
Chad,
freakiest.
we need to test this out one day. We gonna do a game like that. Just me and y'all.
The frogs. A real certified goonhead. He is the master of baiters. Overconsumption of corn is the only way someone can get to the state where every thought they have is something lustful or freaky. Because you're telling me the 3 times you had to think quick on your feet you thought of something lustful? This man's subconscious brain has to.
I don't know. I think
for
most
freaky
of the
thoughts
world
to come to
would
him
give
that
freaky
easily and be the
answers,
first
though.
thing that comes to his mind. This man has
I
had
wanna
to
see
put in a
D-Shams
bunch
do
of
this.
hours. Dude is probably a max prestige gooner. I'm genuinely
Shit, I might be a gooner, Chad, because I'm defending this nigga. I might be a gooner, Chad.
surprised that he's not walking around looking like Death from Regular Show.
I've been waiting for this
But
day.
wait, though. I was dirty-minded before I was a gooner, though.
Set him up.
Or Quagmire from Family Guy.
Go and check my mail over there.
You been lifting weights?
No. I'm sorry, Peter. I gotta get back.
And you know, the sad thing is when people think about the topic of gooning, they view it as something that's satire. I mean, nowadays we even have adult websites like Jerkmate where they have ranked gooners. You got unranked,
I
bronze
seen it.
beater,
I looked at
silver
it. FYI, chat, I seen this, and I literally looked at that shit. That's all I gotta say, bro.
stroker, gold gooner, emerald edger, platinum puller, and then the grand masturbator. And look, I get it, it's comedic, it's funny, but gooning is a serious issue. You see, our brains were never designed to handle this much dopamine. If you don't know what dopamine is, it's the chemical that your brain releases when you complete a task, when you accomplish something or persevere through something that was hard for you. For example, in the past, if you successfully hunted your food, you know, you killed that gazelle, your brain would reward you with dopamine for accomplishing those things. You found shelter, dopamine. You managed to secure a mate, dopamine. Think of dopamine like the carrot on the stick. Pursuing the carrot, or in this case a dopamine hit, motivates us to keep moving, to accomplish things, to not be bum shut-in incel, to actually leave the house and go do amazing things like build grand structures, make new innovations, and improve society. But you see, what pornography has done is shift
That
the
short
dynamic.
was funny,
Instead
though.
of the carrot being something that we're pursuing, something that we have to earn and work for, corn has literally put the carrot in our hand. And this is a carrot that's never finished. You take a bite of
Yeah, it's mostly safe for work too, but yeah,
it'll grow back. Because you see, online porn has infinite novelty, different people, different categories, different fantasies. If I wanted to, I have access to all those things on my phone. And the thing is, I'm putting in little to no effort to access these things. All I gotta do is open up my phone and click my screen a couple times and I'm there. But you see, the dark side to that is that the more dopamine you give the brain, the more it starts adapting. So things that may have first felt exciting start to feel normal. So then the next step is you start chasing a stronger stimulus. You might get into weird kinks that you thought were disgusting before. You might get into some hardcore stuff. You might become a thrill seeker who wants to experience these things in real life.
Oh,
and I
my
think
bad.
this is something that my religious people will understand. But have you ever encountered someone who looks and sounds like they're carrying the spirit of lust?
I
For
changed
example,
it.
someone like this.
Genetic son. Wow. Little Duncan. Little Duncan Jr.
No.
So that's what it smells like inside you.
What is wrong with you?
Genuinely,
That's not
what
funny.
the fuck is wrong with this guy?
That's not
they
funny.
need to excommunicate
That's
him from
not
the family.
funny.
And here's
That's not
another
funny.
example just for good
I'm
measure.
punching my brother in the face.
I met a girl.
Yo, me and my brother, I'm killing him on the spot, bro. I'm going to jail. My baby's not seeing me for 50 years.
Who's a streamer. I went up to her, I hugged her, and I came in my pants.
Mind you, he willingly shared this information. How far gone do you have to be to just openly share this type of information? That's the type of thing you take to the grave. No one should ever know that you busted off the sensation of a hug. And you know what? I might as well just give you one more example because if I had to see it, you gotta see it too.
Alright.
Would you like to see some crazy stuff?
Like what?
I'll come to glass and drink it.
Yo, what?
And the thing is, once your reward system is jacked up and your brain is used to a copious amount of dopamine, you start to experience reduced motivation, difficulty focusing, less enjoyment from normal activities.
That's gay. I don't care what you say, bro.
Unrealistic expectations about intimacy.
What the fuck?
Because no, your girlfriend probably won't
It's
be a match
okay,
for
you
that
know, if
porn
that's
star
what you
that's been
like.
gobbling glizzies for the past.
If that's what you like, that's what you like. But bro, that's some like your own
20 years. You'll start to have anxiety around real relationships. You might experience emotional numbness and compulsive behavior patterns. A lot of people describe it as an empty feeling. You might feel constantly overstimulated, but emotionally underfed. I remember as a kid, I was allowed unsupervised access to the entire internet. Whether
Yeah,
it was
same.
gore videos,
Same.
porn, or any other content that a kid shouldn't be watching, I had access to it. It got to the point where I was genuinely addicted to the internet. I was what you could call an iPad kid. It took genuine effort to be able to step back and truly internalize all the damage that my unsupervised internet access had done to me. Now, I know you guys are probably too old to ask for or feel like you need supervision, but if you did need assistance with something like a corn addiction or excessive internet use, a great tool to help you become more disciplined is the Quitter app. Instead of having to rely on your willpower and willpower runs out, what you're left with is the systems that you have in place that either contribute to or destroy the healthy habits in your life. Now, with all the gooner content that seems to be in every corner of the internet, I know there are a lot of people out there who are struggling with giving up their corn addiction. And the thing is, you're not solely to blame. I mean, everywhere you turn, goon content is literally being thrown at you. So instead of completely exhausting your willpower trying to fight back against your corn addiction, why not use Quitter as a shoulder to
Oh my god, nigga, you're not done.
Or a friend is experiencing corn addiction or internet addiction, please don't ignore that issue and take it very seriously. Because every single day, more people are getting exposed to corn and the age keeps on getting younger.
This is a good video.
If you don't believe me about the serious harm that can come from this sort of addiction, maybe you'll believe the professional.
I'm a trauma therapist, and new research is showing something terrifying. When I say terrifying, I mean terrifying. Unlimited, unsupervised internet access is now raising a generation of kids who are seeing things they should never have been exposed to. Let's get into it. Do you know that there is now 8-year-olds and 7-year-olds addicted to corn? 7 and 8. What grade is that? First grade, addicted to corn. This isn't just going to affect them emotionally. This is also going to increase SA, especially
literally.
Kid. What happens when a kid at first grade is exposed to corn over and over and over again? All they're going to do is mimic that behavior. This can be prevented. Use parental controls. iPhone. Go to parental controls, create a family plan, put it onto your iCloud, create a password. Every time they download the app, they have to go through you. Make their age 0 years old. Because you know, once you hit 13, Apple allows for nude to come through, and it makes you all of a sudden an adult at 13, even though the parents paying the bill. So yeah, that's a whole other thing. Set the screen time limits. Delete Safari. Delete text messaging at this point. If you're on Roblox, exit the messenger. Put a pin code on that. Put passwords on the app. Supervise what they're watching. It's not a babysitter.
It's cooked.
It's a portal to a very dark place. If your child has already unfortunately seen something that they can't unsee, you can teach them what safe and unsafe touch is, okay? This is why I wrote the ABCs of Safe and Unsafe Touch book.
Brothers and sisters. I mean, I guess my mom did tell me that, though. As a kid, if your mom didn't tell you that, I think you might be cooked. If your mom didn't do that with you as a kid or tell you that, like, yo, nigga do that, he still wear shit, yo, tell me, nigga, call the police or some shit, then GG, she didn't really give a fuck about you. I'm not gonna lie. All right. I'm pretty sure every mom did. Every seems like the type of guy whose mom, he has good parents, you know? I don't know about my other chatters yet, whoever else is in here, but yeah. All right. If they just delete Safari and then the kid's gonna find another way to browse the internet. Yeah, literally.
A through Z.
They're like that now.
Please, this next generation, share with the family.
So like I said, it's
I know, because when I was first started gooning and stuff, I was pretty of age, right? But like not even really of age, you know what I mean? And even then I had to do it in secret, and my parents had no idea I was doing that on the phone and shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. They basically like I don't know how to explain it, but basically systematically through living with them, like let's say my dad taught me like, oh, the KKK is bad. You know what I mean? Racism is bad, stuff like that. And I feel like those I like broad ideas made me stay away from things on the internet that I know made me know what to stay away from. I don't know how to explain, you know? Like we would watch like movies and be like, yeah, you can't be like that. Like because like that's even if it's a fantasy movie, be like, you know, Anakin let himself be taken over by the power and shit. Like, you know, you can't be like that. You gotta be a good person and shit. Stuff like that.
Serious issue. And
Stuff
sadly,
like that
the more
shaped
society gets
me.
exposed to pornography and people get hooked onto corn, the more people we're gonna see in society that have the spirit of lust. People who, due to their massive exposure to pornography, are gonna have these freaky, lustful thoughts, which is gonna lead to freaky, lustful speech, and eventually freaky, lustful actions.
Literally.
Whether they have consent or not.
I went to school with a kid that was super obsessed with 4chan and 8chan when that was the thing. You don't want to know what that is, nigga.
And that process I just explained is how you get creeps like this.
Yeah, I think you're 21.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Nigga was telling me about Yahweh, whatever the fuck that shit's called, in like when I was like, you know, a jit gang, like teens, like early teens.
Compliment. I'm 38.
God damn.
Can I guess your age?
Yeah, I guess my age.
If I'm wrong, say higher or lower.
Okay.
17?
Higher. Wait, no. What?
That man probably has a wife and kids at home, and he's on the internet trying to prey on minors. And what I need you guys to understand is all these things are
Yeah, exactly. Emery, I'm telling you, I knew about like, and that was crazy. That was a crazy clip. But I was saying, chat, like, I knew about high school DxD and prison school because of this shit early on. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah,
connected.
The
rise
internet
of the
used to be
porn
worse,
industry and the increase of corn addicts is definitely correlated to the
like, it's
increase
still
in
bad,
public
but like,
indecency and public sexual misconduct, because those things are currently on the rise.
So, question for you at home: if you felt like you have seen a lot of
I feel like it just wasn't separated. That's what the problem was. Now it's more separated, so you actually got to search for these things.
And sex offense stories,
which is what makes people weirder.
Wondering if you have. We kind of have noticed that too. Incidents have been reported in places like public libraries and public parks.
This is a very serious issue, and I don't think that we as a society should wait until it affects us or one of our loved ones to take action. And I think the first step that we need to take as a society is to fight against this movement that's trying to normalize gooning.
Yeah.
This movement that's trying to paint guys like this as anything other than losers and creeps.
He's a super gooner.
Who's that?
He's a super gooner.
Oh, he's a gooner?
Yeah, he reviews all of us.
Oh, okay. So you watch a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I study film. He studies it. We're artists. Wait, what kind of? If I was a basketball player, what would I be? I'm like Steph Curry, for sure.
A glorified gooner, brother.
So who's LeBron?
Who's LeBron? That's Lil White. Oh my God.
Let's talk about the league and how some of y'all favorites who are supposed to be franchise players aren't even starting right now.
These are my top 5 corn stars.
If you know her name, chat. If you know her name, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's time to get a job application. You didn't see her? You probably don't know her name. It's okay. She be with Bendadon. That's how I know her. She be making shorts with Bendadon and shit.
Supposed to be franchise players aren't even starting right now.
These are my top 5 corn stars of this current moment.
I do. I'm not gonna league.
We should all know by now. You need at least 2 superstars to win a championship in this league. We all know that you need 2. You need at least 2 superstars to win a championship in this league. We all know that you need 2 superstars to win a championship.
Yeah, so maybe let's not normalize this behavior. Let's bring back shame. And you know what? Maybe let's ostracize these type of creeps.
What championship are they winning?
Society. And look, for any adults out there who might be dealing with this addiction, I understand that there might be a lot of stigma that comes with asking for help, especially when it comes to an addiction like this. I understand that there might be a lot of stigma that comes with asking for help, especially with this sort of addiction. But with the right knowledge, discipline, supportive friends and family, and things like the Quitter app, it's definitely possible to change your life around. There are plenty of successful people who were once addicted to pornography that beat their addiction and are now thriving. A perfect example is Larry Wheels. He was exposed to porn at a young age and ended up taking the addiction with him into adulthood. And as you'll hear in a couple seconds, it almost wrecked his life.
You had a lot of controversy around like the addiction to pornography. How like open you are with that? Where did you think that addiction stemmed from?
I was introduced to porn before sex, and I think many men that are
He looks like he was, nigga.
addicted to porn discover it before they are intimate with a woman. So at 14 years old was my first run-in with porn, and I didn't have sex until I was 16. My first experience with a woman was with erectile dysfunction. I couldn't get it up. So the following day, I'm looking at that experience thinking, damn, it kind of sucks. Like I was.
I don't know what the correlation is. I just feel like, yeah, I just feel like, yeah.
Wasn't that excited like I thought I would be. I was thinking in my head, like, kind of better. Like there's no performance anxiety. Nothing can go wrong. I can see.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see prawn at 11, 12, but I saw movies with like strippers and guys getting freaky.
An infinite amount of girls
and nipples
it's people
showing.
that are hiding it because of guilt and shame and isolating that keeps them in that cycle of addiction. Porn for me was so accessible, I feel like it is for everybody, and it became a real problem where, like with any addiction, you know, a pair of boobs, for example, blows your mind. But then after a few months of looking at that same pair of boobs, like you need something more potent to get the same rush. And then I got to a point where spending money to get that high. And many say, well, why don't you just get hookers or pay for girls? And I'm like, because when you're looking at porn, you can see 1,000 girls in 5 minutes. So the brain is like, I could see one girl, you know, that if I'm talking about the people that say I just had hookers or whatever, or I could see 1,000 in 5 minutes for free, you know, with porn. But even that got stale. So I wanted to get custom videos and like have these girls act out these crazy fantasies of mine because like I was getting so overstimulated. I needed like these crazy kinky stuff to get off.
And
it ended up consuming a lot of my free time.
I don't know why I'm laughing, guys.
And I just think about all the countless hours I spent wasting my time trying to get that high from porn, from girls, that if I was not spending my time doing that, I could have, who knows what I could have been achieving in my life.
Literally.
Right?
I hope this video was helpful for anyone.
That's how I feel every time I go.
With that being said, if you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching.
That's
go ahead
how
and
I
like,
feel.
comment, subscribe, and make sure you show love to my Instagram, my TikTok, my Discord,
Say hi,
and my
YouTube.
reaction channel, 4D Shams Live. They'll all be linked below. 4D Shams, 4D World. I'm out. Love y'all.
That was a W video. Follow the Twitch.